Jolly's heavy. Have some water. Bring down. Inshallah, the brotherhood is here. And inshallah, someday we'll connect. For now, it's pirates. Yeah, wish upon a star. We said before that when atoms wish to come together as molecules to make a perfect bond, there's relationships. Certain atoms have to give off certain electrons so that that bond will take place. Means one gives, one takes, and that relationship comes together. That friction that we feel at times and are sensing in our relationships is the process of purification, is the cleansing process. That it's not easy to give off electrons, means bad character. One bad character to go is a fight of 700,000 to 1. I mean, for a person to sit down and say, okay, I'm going to drop this bad character is very difficult, very, very difficult. That process of everybody internally fighting, struggling with each other is that process of giving off electrons, trying to drop a certain character defect that doesn't allow that connection to take place. But you know, and you have to know that you have to connect to the center. The center is the nucleus, has the neutron and the proton. So try to connect and that bond will take place. Try to relieve a bad characteristic and take account of yourselves on what those characteristics are, and when those leave, that bond takes place. As long as these characteristics clash, then we're finding that that bond not taking place. We talked about this the other night with some of the people, because there's a tendency to harass a lot or make joke or make fun of certain characteristics. And that is the process. You're trying to tell your brother that I'm wishing to connect with you very much, but there's a character in you that's not making it comfortable. So that is our way of showing these electrons have to go. And there is a teaching from the Shaykh that anyone wishing to do that, and everyone has to go back to their collective groups, it's not going to be here. It has to go back to their own groups, and in that group, that Jama'ah get together and write down a name on a clean piece of paper and a pencil, and write down everything that you don't like about that person. Nicely, just no sign that it's from you. All the brothers get together and choose Hussein and say, okay, everybody tell us what you don't like about Hussein, or what you think if he didn't do would make me love him more. Take an accounting, because when you account for yourself, you look good in the mirror, but to other people you don't. And that's the process that we're trying to collect. Because when I look good in the mirror, it's okay, it's great, I look great. But it's not what people are seeing. So when you do this self-reflection, then there's an opportunity for us to look at what people think of us. So the brothers get together and they sit down and they write down the character defect. They put it into a pot, and that brother takes all of that and goes home. Doesn't have to do it in front of people, doesn't have to be ridiculed in front of people, but takes that and goes home. And so, you're a great person, but these are what people think of you. Means if you really want to work on yourself, if you lose this, then you may stand a chance of connecting more with each other. And that becomes the process of self-evaluation and accounting. And you go to the next brother next week, because you don't want to do too intense, too fast. You go to the next brother next week and write that down and put those things, and that brother goes home and looks at all of their accounts and looks at their characteristics. And that way the group can perfect itself and work on different issues. I mean, there's a whole system that we have in place from Mawlana Shaykh's teachings to bring good characteristic out.